Hey Norris, welcome. Maybe share with the folks a bit about what you do and a little bit about how RAI is impacting your business and how it's changing your framework for how you approach situations and why it's valuable for you.
Yes. Thanks, Ari. I am a certified financial planner. Been in the business for over 28 years, and I serve um, uh, businessmen and professionals who are anticipating retiring in the next 5 to 10 years, or who have already retired and are looking for advice along the lines of retirement issues, whether that be issues as to make sure that they don't run out of money, that they can help their children or grandchildren with it, with education, or in connection with estate planning legacy issues. I use AriAI in several ways. From the prospecting standpoint, it helps me address, it helps me look more as a problem centric advisor instead of a solution centric advisor. So once we can determine what their issues are, um, then later on we can bring a solution. But oftentimes it's helpful in either a script with a prospect or an email explaining what I do and how I do it. I use it oftentimes with clients in helping frame trust based focus on issues um, that they bring up, whether it be over fees or um, the way investments are made or the type of distribution planning um, that there needs to be. And I always look to AriAI. I could look to Chat GPT, but I look to AriAI because it always comes back to having a trust based framework, and that's built into AriAI, and it's um, it's unique, and
How has it changed your thinking?
it's something that I feel like I couldn't do without.
That's great. How has it changed your thinking in terms of how you think about scenarios that are sensitive and making you more alert to those situations that don't require a standard answer? Maybe share a bit.
Yeah, well, if all else fails, I mean, the first thing I do is look to REAI as my first line of defense, um, and it helps me frame my response and approach with prospects or clients from a problem trust based centric type of framework.
Gotcha, gotcha. And you mentioned some unique situations recently where you're transferring clients over that could be
Yeah,
quite.
I transferred firms very recently, and a lot of issues relating to the transfer, whether it be compensation issues, fee-based issues, um, uh, frankly, trust-based issues about my new firm. And I used REAI to, again, uh, help me give a response either verbally or through an email to their issues, and it works beautifully. It really just puts it in a nice um, problem centric professional um, framework that has been working well.
You find yourself conversing with it, having conversations with it, and dialoguing with it as if it was me in a way?
I haven't done as much of that yet,
Gotcha.
but um, I'm going to do more of that. I've been more just using it, typing in my issue
Sure.
and asking, and then I'll come back and if I'll ask you to do more, if you will, because I want to expand on something or I want to broaden a particular issue. Um, but that's only because I've just been used to typing something in
Sure.
versus having a regular conversation
Sure.
with AriAI. But it's certainly something that
Sure.
I'm gonna follow up on in the future.
And long term, how do you see it sort of differentiating your firm by communicating in this way using our AI?
Well, it's a game changer from the standpoint of not only communicating, but you know, coming up with some marketing ideas in terms of business development and making those plans and making those brochures, if you will, or seminars, always workshops, always coming from a trust based framework. That's the key, that you don't just get on Chat GPT. Um, you get your approach. And it's wonderful too, because, I'm in the States, you're in Australia. If I've got a question in the old days, I have to wait, make sure you're awake. Now
It's
I just go to AriAI and I ask you. Doesn't matter. You're available 24/7.